I'm Rosanna.
And I'm Annie. Welcome to our presentation on fermented foods. To make whey, you'll take your medium-sized bowl and line it with your 2 pieces of muslin. Now scoop your 500 ml of yogurt into the bowl. Next, gather up the ends of your muslin to the centre and twist down close to your yogurt.
Once you've placed the ingredients into the bowl, you'll take your pounder and you'll pound it for about a minute to release the juices.
The ingredients you will need are half a medium-sized cabbage, either purple or green. I prefer purple. A tablespoon of non-iodized good quality salt. 2 tablespoons of fennel or caraway seed. I prefer fennel. And a cup of filtered water with a teaspoon of salt dissolved in it. To make your crunchy cabbage sauerkraut, you need to finely chop or shred your cabbage. Once you've filled your jar with the cabbage, there should be quite a reasonable layer of juice above the cabbage. If this hasn't happened, for whatever reason, you can use some of your previously prepared salted water. So just add a little bit, just so as it's above the level of the cabbage. This fermentation process is an anaerobic. Most fermentation processes are anaerobic processes, and so your vegetables or fruit need to stay below the liquid in an anaerobic state.
You'll also add your grated ginger and just mix it through lightly with your hands to combine. Enjoy the smell of the beautiful fresh ginger and mint as you mix it through.
You can also add some fish sauce, 2 tablespoons, which I don't normally. If you do use a fish sauce, make sure it's one that's not got preservatives, because this will really upset your fermentation process. And also you can add some chili. I use chili flakes, but you could use fresh chili also, and that will be, the amount that you use will be up to you, because it's all a matter of taste and how hot you like your food. You will now add your spice paste to your soaked vegetables and combine them well. I like the aesthetics of doing this with my hands, but one point to note is if you've used fresh chili, do not do it with your bare hands. You will need to use gloves, because that chili will burn. And store in the refrigerator. They will keep for up to 6 months, and I think maybe even longer. I like to put a date also on the lids of mine, just so as I know when I've actually done them, so as I can, if I'm doing a lot, then I know how to progress each one.
Once you have cubed your beetroot, you will take your litre-sized jar and add the beetroot to the jar. You will then add your teaspoon of salt and your 2 tablespoons of whey.
This is one of the best things that you can do for your health, and it will only cost you about $1 a week.